Hello and welcome. My name is Amaz Lakhani, and in this video, I will be analyzing OP12. This set released in late August, putting us at about 3 months post-launch stabilization phase where we can now clearly identify which cars held value and which crashed. Today, I'll show you which OP12 cars are worth buying now, which to avoid, and whether this set deserves your investment completely. Let's dive into the data. So, OP12 released in late August, putting us at about a 3 month post launch period where prices are finding equilibrium after the initial crash. Let me show you the 3 month price journey. Week one, we saw a typical initial drop to 40% average. Week month two, prices reached their floor and volatility decreased. Month three, where we are now, we're seeing mixed signals. Some cars recovering, others continuing to decline. Current top performers are the Jewelry Manga at 597. Price rose 44% since release. Next is the Ace SP, which is at $77, up 8% overall. Third is the Koala 86, which is at $14 but up 20% overall. The biggest decliners are Cousin SP, a massive 71% decline. The next, Voronoi Zoro, another massive 67% decline, and Dracula Mayhawk, which is down 31% overall. This is a normal for 3 month old set, but the key question is which cards have finished falling and which are still dropping. Let's look at some of the cards. The first will be the Jewelry Bani manga. It is a unique manga style secret rare and one of the most striking cards in OP12. Its price initially crashed after release, but then skyrocketed, now sitting about 44% higher overall. It's currently the third most expensive card in the set, with demand driving its rarity and limited availability. While it's a risky buy at its all-time highs, it remains an excellent choice for collectors looking to add a visually stunning and highly sought-after piece to their collection. Next is the Podcast the Ace SP. This is one of the most iconic and desirable cars in the set. It features gorgeous artwork with color schemes that perfectly match Ace's in-game color, making it visually one of the best designed cars in OP12. The price is up around 8% overall, though buying activity hasn't been particularly strong. Still, Ace remains a top 5 character in terms of popularity, which gives this card solid long-term appeal. It seems like a good buy considering the art and the strong history of Ace cards, but collectors should remain cautious given the currently low trading activity. Next is the Koala Alternate Art. This is one of the most charming and underrated cards in the OP12 set. Its beautiful and unique art style has kept demand steady, and with prices up about 20% overall, it now seems to have stabilized. Koala continues to attract consistent buying activity thanks to her lower price point and strong collector appeal. It's easily one of the best value cards in the set. Affordable, visually appealing, and backed by sustained interest. For collectors looking for a great buy at a reasonable price, Koala Alternate Art stands out as a smart and reliable choice. This is the Dracula Mihawk Alternate Art, one of the most powerful and popular characters in the OP12 set. It was one of the most anticipated releases with huge buying volume at launch, but since then prices have been crashing steadily. The card is down around 60% overall, including a 23% drop just in the last month. Despite that decline, buying activity hasn't disappeared, showing that demand for Mayhawk remains strong. It looks like a good buy from a value perspective, but the lack of any price recovery is a red flag, so collectors should approach with caution. Next is the Bartolomeo Kuma. Anime fans have developed a newfound appreciation for the Tyrant. This card captures that perfectly. It's the first Kuma card to be released as a secret rare, and it's incredibly powerful, with the potential to add two extra cards to your life, making it a real game changer in play. Despite its trend, the price has crashed around 31% since release, and it's down about 8% overall. This over the past month. While buying activity has picked up recently, prices haven't shown real recovery yet. It's a cautious buy for now, definitely one to watch, but best to wait until the market stabilizes before jumping in. So why is OP12 showing weak recovery? This set has struggled to recover for several reasons. First, it was squeezed between stronger sets like OP12, which was released in May, and OP13, which was released recently. So OP12 was completely overshadowed. It never really had its moment in the spotlight. Second, oversupply has been an issue. Too many alternate arts were pulled in the first few weeks, so even after 3 months, supply still exceeds demand. Third is the limited meta relevance that held its back. Only a few tournament playable cards exist, resulting in less player driven demand, except for a handful of standout cards. And finally, character selection issues also played a role. There were no ultra popular characters like Luffy. Shank's appearances were limited, while solo alternate arts exist. Other sets offered them too. Overall, the character lineup was weaker compared to OP11, making the set less appealing for both collectors and players. So, should you invest in OP12? Overall, it's a good idea to skip this set entirely. The set doesn't feature any blockbuster chase cards, has limited tournament relevance, and prices haven't recovered even after 3 months. Collectors and players' demand remains low, leaving few compelling reasons to invest. In many ways, OP12 is a middle child set, overshadowed by its predecessor and successor, and largely overlooked by the community. For anyone looking for strong investment potential or high demand collectibles, this set simply doesn't offer enough opportunity to justify the risk. With this concludes my analysis for OP12. Thanks for watching.